They spun around, and he looked back, and he waved them off. He'd gotten used to lawsuits by that time, and he knew better. Yankees fan all my life. I was issued pinstripes when I was 6 by my granddad, and I didn't have a choice.
What do you think about the new stadium versus the old stadium?
In Yankee Stadium? I was in the last game in the old stadium. I was in the first game in the new stadium.
Whoa.
That old stadium sucked. It wasn't the original Yankee Stadium. It was not a great place to see baseball. It was way better than Shea Stadium or one of those combination football stadiums.
Right.
Once you got in, it was okay. But if you left your seat, you couldn't see the game just to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, it's fun.
And they at the end they had it wired for sound a little bit. I remember being at the game there in the old stadium, and I was like, it was probably 2007, 2008, and there was like a division race going on, and I was sitting in the load seats. It took a while to get out of there, and we're going down all those ramps trying to get down. And all of a sudden we hear this roar coming in, what's this, blah, blah, blah. And then finally we start hearing Boston sucks, Boston, and realized that Boston had just lost. And so we were in first place because we'd won that night. And it was like, so that was kind of exciting, but I like knowing what all the scores are. And in the new Yankee Stadium, if I take John Henry, he can't, if you went to a baseball game with me, it was one of the last nails in my last marriage was I would go to baseball games and I would not leave. Allison started out going to baseball games with me and she just wouldn't go anymore.
Oh, you'd stay.
I'm there. I'm in my seat before first pitch and I don't leave no matter what the happens until it's over. Yeah, no matter what the score is.
True fan.
My one time I got close to Donald Trump was in the old stadium and I'm sitting, I go on no, it actually was in the new stadium not long after it opened.
This is awesome.
I go on StubHub and I spend stupid money and I sit behind. You will see me on television if I'm at a Yankees game. And it's just because I only get to go to a handful of games every year because I'm on the road all summer.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's your tour.
I'm like sitting on the aisle, like in section 20, right behind home plate. And I'm probably 10 rows back, 12 rows back, and about third inning, here comes Trump. This is before he ran for president. So
he's still showing up.
Stadium, right
it's when he used to be fun.
When he used to be fun.
And he comes down with this little cloud of other suits around him, and they come down, they're talking, and they sit there and they talk through the whole game. They're not paying attention to the game. And at some point in the seventh inning or something, there's like something happens, a 3-run homer on the other side, and the game's probably out of reach. And Trump kind of throws his hands up, and they all get up. And Trump turns around and starts walking out, and they go walking out with him, and he's just past me, and I said, asshole. And the security guys, you can immediately distinguish themselves. They spun around, and he looked back, and he waved them off. He knew a lawsuit when he'd gotten used to lawsuits by that time, and he knew better.